Okay. It's almost weird having a currency to pick up in the game after it not having one that would just like auto pick up for so long. 360 ooga booga booga! Hey, Knock Doc. It's kind of funny hearing that noise when it's not scaring the hell out of me. So many yellow items. Oh, we can actually see the miners. I guess because they're like caught up to their other stuff, so now they're here and we actually see them. That's cool. The previous times I didn't see them show up because I think they were always like behind me at like a previous location. I don't think I need that. I'll grab it for now though. Stuff. Honestly, I'm picking up any yellows and blues I can carry right now just for the currencies. If memory serves, you get transmutation stuff if you don't identify it, and alteration if you do. And since we have no currency in the league right now, get back here, Moon Gnaw. He was sturdy.
I'm ready, and not before.
Ah, yes, the trials for the Labyrinth. I'm at one of them. I see it. And there's Chatters. I do not remember him doing explosions of icicles. That might be new, or I might just be forgetting. Okay, that one is next. We're going over toward this node. Okay, we open the gates. Let's all mana regen. Ah! Mug got greedy. Mug got impaled.
Too much clutter.
Yellow bronze scepter. Toss that.
Belief is the strongest.
Okay, one trial done. Alright, for anyone new to Path of Exile, that's a trial. They are in set locations in the game, and if you ever miss one, the next one will tell you where the ones were that you missed. And when you do them all, you get access to this thing called the Lord's Labyrinth, and it allows you to get to your subclass. Like a witch can become an elementalist, or a necromancer, or a... I forget what the third one is. Occultist? It's like it's like an occult thing. Occult, yeah, okay. So anyway, it lets you get your subclass, along with some other advantages. So when possible, you want to do the trials, or you will be backtracking for them later. Oh, yeah. I was like, what is that portal? Oh, it's my miner. Oh, I see the icon on the map. It's way down there.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Third one died in Salem. Funny enough, we just played Marvel's Midnight Suns, and there was a whole storyboard about the witches of Salem. We learned all about how they died. Holy Flame totem level. I remember was there so you played YouTube on 7. Nice to play VOE, yes. Yes indeed.
Thanks for great content, Mukluk Bongo.
You're welcome, Captain Maestro. I'm glad you think it's great content. You keep me in business. Speaking of content, I'm not quite done with it yet, but I've been watching the Mighty Teapot's Tea Time he got to do recently, where he had a few of the devs on his show. Didn't really learn anything new and exciting yet, but it's been been an interesting watch so far. Ooh, Orichalcum. First time we've seen this. Alright, how does this work? We don't have to kill the buds, we just fight waves of stuff. It's almost easier. I'll just sit here with Holy Flame Totem. Yeah, I'll take that over the other thing anyway. There's another icon on the map that I don't recognize. What is all the lightning? Okay. Oh, I've got like a marker on my head. Is that from the Orichalcum? Oh, okay. Yeah, what is going on here? All right, hold on a sec. Hold on. The map. Here it is. The map showed a path here, but I couldn't see the path. And that's what made me look around, and then I found the switch. Hello. Yo, for early game, this is most welcome. Let's see. 44% increased armor and 35% to all elemental resistances during the effect. Alright.
What little help I can...
God hasn't abandoned us.
Let's see. Large mana levels. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so we've got 3 mana pots of the same type. Do that for a better one. And large life flask can replace that. And 7% increased spell damage. No, I think I'll keep the shield I've got currently. And I do not need that.
While we live, we are blessed.
Okay, and I don't think her shop has changed any since I was last here. Okay.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Alright. Alright. Is there a way... Can I see the status of the shipment from here, or do I have to go to King's March to see the status of the shipment? Does anybody know? Might be too early to ask such a question, but maybe I'll get lucky. It will notify you once it's done. Yeah, but like, let's say I'm like otherwise occupied, or I'm like making a sandwich at that moment, and then I come back to the computer. Is there like a screen I can open to view the King's March stuff from anywhere in the game? Hey, Bluebell, I see you. More, but you have so many freaking. That's like 5 bismuth flasks in this level. Oops, all bismuth. I finished moving furniture, woo. That sounds like an awful activity that I'm sure you're happy to be done with. Dang, this thing is thick. Let's see, we got that. Alright, head over that way. Oh, wait, I just saw the passage to the next level. It was over here.
And not before.
The Warden's quarters. Very happy to be done with it.
Ignorance brought you here, sister. To
Hi,
the
sister.
one place where your talents
It's
are
Labyrinth,
free
so.
to grow.
I'm ready for the jump scare. Where you at? Ah, go the thing. Nice. I like the pickup range of the gold. It's generous.
You will know my misery.
Ah!
Come and share it with me.
You're not supposed to open with the hook.
Let me embrace you.
Did you say let me embrace you?
Come.
Charge extra for that.
Had you
Easy.
been my creation, brute, you'd not have fallen so easily.
I love the trash talk. If I summoned you, brute, you wouldn't have died so quick. Witch trash talking the work of other witches. They changed Brutus's lair. Yeah, and he can also appear behind a fake wall and like bust through the wall and jump you as you're going down the hallway. There was a whole montage of streamers getting jump scared by him a couple of leagues ago that was pretty funny. I wasn't actively playing at the time, but I did see the montage and laugh. Because they'd be like, okay, well, Brutus's lair up his head, and he was like, ooga booga booga, or, you know, through the wall, and like, like the Kool-Aid man? Yes.
Some. Goodbye.
Okay, so we got 3 of these potions.
Hello.
So, bing, bing, bing.
Be well.
And so we got that now for later. Another I don't know that I can do anything with extra bismuth flasks, but I don't know. It might come in handy. 25 int. Was that better than the HP regen? At this low level, I think the HP regen is going to be better.
Hello. Be well.
The war.
Clarity, Summon Skeletons, Lightning Warp, Flame Dash, Wither, Body Swap. I think Flame Dash is better than Frost Blink because it can have charges. Okay. Still not absolutely. I don't remember when it shows up. Hang on a sec. Path of Exile Absolution. PoE Wiki. Which can buy it after the quest The Siren's Cadence is done. I don't remember what that is. I'm assuming it's killing the Siren. And she's like the boss of Act 1. Okay, so she's further ahead. Back. It's the quest to get to Merville's Cavern. Oh, okay, well that's a little bit easier. Alright. Donka. Weeping Essence of Hatred. Add fire damage support. Three yellow goats all in a row. Haven't seen Path of Exile in a while, tried to get into it so many times. What up? I am not a master of the game, but I do know a lot about it. If you got any questions, let me know. If I can't answer it, I'm sure I can point you in the right direction. I have actually made guides for this game. A couple of them went out of date, but the new player's guide is still accurate, so I've got that pinned right now. Need to go to like the northwest. I keep forgetting I've got Flame Dash now. It holds charges. I can do a bit more movement than before with this. You know, Bluebell talking about moving earlier reminded me of a little story to tell you guys. There was one time a friend of mine was moving. This was just a couple years ago, so I was already an old man. And he moved from far away to, like, within a few miles. Well, no, within like 30 minutes of where I live. And I was like, dude, let me help you unload because you don't have any help. And I hate moving, but I know how hard it is moving on my own. And he is a very muscular fella, but yeah, he's one guy. So like, moving like a dresser is very difficult without someone holding the other end, right? So I was like, yo, let me help. And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, I insist. And I went over and I was helping him. And Gabe was with me. And Gabe was much smaller than me. And we were unloading the car. And I was there. And Gabe was, toddling around. And his kid, which was younger than Gabe, was there. And his wife was there. I don't think Anna was there. Yeah, I think she showed up later. And his wife was supposed to be watching their daughter and keeping her out of the way. And she was doing a very poor job of it. Like, she was just, like, getting distracted and just, like, messing on her phone and stuff like that. And then my wife showed up and she just started talking to my wife. And she was not watching her daughter. And there was multiple times that we're trying to, like, move a dresser. And I'm, like, walking backward holding a dresser. And I almost tripped on the little girl and, like, killed her with a freaking dresser. And I'm like, oh, my God. I didn't yell at the kid. It's not my kid. But he started yelling at his wife. And he's like, honey, get Sally, get her out of here. And she's like, oh, sorry. And then she get distracted. And this happened like 3 times. And the thing was, Gabe was sort of helping. Gabe would like we'd move a sofa and Gabe would carry the pillows. Gabe was like 4 or something and Gabe was carrying pillows in the house. And when he finally snapped, he was like, Rachel, Gabriel's helping more than you are. You aren't even keeping Sally out of the way. And Gabe's actually carried stuff in. You're doing nothing. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm ruining these people's marriage by having brought my 4-year-old to help move. Like, we are the last straw. Is this gonna be a YouTube short? Maybe. We'll see. Funny little thing for you guys. Noxie was editing a video for me today, and it was a video where in it I told some funny story. But while I was telling the story, I had the green screen visible like this, and she was like, oh hey, a green screen. And she just started putting stuff there. So like for 5 seconds in the story, there's just this guy dancing behind me, and then for 5 seconds of the story, it's just playing the movie Jurassic Park, and then another 5 seconds, and I'm just like, what? Like, it's not related to the story at all. She just started having fun with the green screen, so look forward to that. It's just an absolute melting pot of madness. And I'm just like, okay, and she's like, I was like, what is this? And she's just like, yeah, it's having fun. And I'm like, I'm just gonna leave the green screen visible from now on when I tell stories, just for you. Note, I forgot to a minute ago. Okay, let's go back to town and see what we got.
That would just make life complicated.
Rusted sword. I don't remember that item. Actually, the shield could potentially be useful. Also, let's see the comment. No, if I get red, red, blue, or red, blue, blue, I can upgrade the flame totem. By the way, random new player tip, if you've ever find a blue, red, and a green linked together, it always sells for a chromatic orb. Very handy. Even like low-level trash items that they got those links can be worth picking up. Oh no, I will lose the flame totem link if I do that.
Goodbye.
Okay, scratch that.
Yes?
Red, red, red. let's see. Pots. It's a mana one. And it's a health one. Throw that there just to soak XP in case I can use it later. I want to go check on the shipment. I feel like it's going to be sometime soon. How do I do this?
Go get
10
him,
minutes.
Tiger.
Okay. Good. Working on it. I have a buddy that does like powerlifting. He's straight moving boxes of books. He's barely breaking a sweat, and the rest of his buddies are he's just sweating because he's like 10 years older. It's making us feel bad. I mean, it happens. Like when I was helping the guy move, like I'm not out of shape. I'm certainly not in shape either. You know, I'm shape. I'm just shape. I'm in the middle, right? So I was helping him, and there was a few times I was like, oh, I remember there was one. He had this thing. It was like, okay, I'm gonna describe it because I don't know the word for it. It was like, imagine like a wooden set of shelves that's really wide. You would put like a television on top of it, and it's got like a glass front. Right? So it's like wooden back, wooden sides, wooden top and bottom, wooden shelves, glass front, okay? And we were carrying that thing, and carrying, you know, the two ends of it, and dude, I had the grip to hold on to it, but I felt like my shoulders were gonna pop out of their sockets carrying this thing. So we made it like halfway, and I was like, put it down, 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 and we put it down, and I'm just like, dude, I'm sorry, I need a minute. I was really afraid I was going to drop and break your stuff. And he goes, I'm happy to wait a minute to not drop and break my stuff. I'm like, okay. You know, and he was totally fine. You know, he's like, you know, 6'10". His arm is bigger than my freaking waist. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm ready. And then, you know, he took a break to yell at his wife again, and then we continued. I love strength training. It feels good for someone to ask to help you move something. Be like, I got you. I feel like in the real world MMO, the experience decay on strength training is too severe. You know, like if I gain a point in strength, I expect to keep that point, not lose it the next day when I sleep in. Like that's the BS part to me. That's what pisses me off. That's what keeps me out of doing the strength training. Is that stupid system? Like they need to fix that. Yeah, the XP decay. Yeah, the strength XP decay. It's bullcrap. Life really needs a good patch or two. Yeah. Marital violence, nothing more funny. No, well, one, I didn't say violence. I said yelled at her. Two, I think you missed the first part of the story where she was like actively not helping us with anything, and he kept fussing at her, and she'd help us for 2 seconds and then stop and play with her phone. So maybe he could have handled it better, but I feel like the anger was warranted. Because she was supposed to be watching the kid, and we almost dropped a dresser on the kid like 4 times because she kept not watching the kid and playing with her phone while we were moving everything. Why was she not helping move stuff? I don't know. She had the attention span of a fruit fly? I have no idea. I'm a caster class IRL. Me too. I just don't have any mana. Dude, here's another story he told me about this woman. All right? There's one time, you guys know what a floss pick is? It's kind of like an electronic toothbrush, but it just like blasts water like a jet, and you can use it to like clean your teeth. So he has one of those. His name's Chris. Chris has one of those, and his wife Rachel one day, she's like, I want to try use, or is it water? Yeah, water pick.